Hi, I'm Karen Stylecraft and welcome to Conquer Crochet, the channel for tips, tricks and techniques for conquering your crochet. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can crochet into the front and back loops of the stitches. It gives you some interesting design features. So if you're keen to get going, give me a thumbs up below. Let's do this. Okay, so in order to show you how to do the back and the front loops, I've crocheted 17 chains and I've done 2 rows of double crochet just to get started so I have something to work with. So chain 1 and turn your work. Now you'll see in the top of the previous row stitches that you have these V shapes and they can look like bumps or lumps or loops. So we have the front loops and then we have the back loops. So depending on your pattern, it will tell you whether or not you need to go in the front loops or into the back loops. So I'm going to continue with double crochet. So I'm going to go and insert into that front loop. See, I'm not going into the back loop, which is this one here. I'm just going into the front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 on your hook. So again, going into the front loop, that's the one that's nearest to you. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Into the front loop, yarn over, pull through, front loop again. Into the front loop, pull through. Into the front loop, pull through. Into that front loop, pull through. Into the front loop, pull through. So into this front loop here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on your hook. Into the front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2. Into the front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 on your hook. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Now we come to the last stitch. So being careful not to go through this bumpy one on the side. So we're looking at this stitch here, this V here, going through that first loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 on your hook. Chain 1 and turn your work. We're going through the front loops again. They would have been the back loops this way round, but they're still the ones that are closest to you. So front loop only. So turn my chain 1 and turned my work into the front loop. Oops. Yarn over, pull through, insert into the front loop. Now, as you've done it for one row already, they seem sort of further around the side. Okay, so when you're holding it towards you, it's trickier to actually see those front loops. So you may have to twist your work a little bit to go, right, that's the front loop. Okay, that's the front loop. And through. Okay, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 on your hook. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 on your work. Sorry, on your hook. Get myself a little more yarn. Insert into the front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the ones on your hook. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 on your hook. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 on your hook. and I would suggest you just keep practicing doing these until you've done a couple more rows. So chain 1, turn your work, a little bit easier to see the front loops now, into the front loop, yarn over, pull through. So I'm going to pause the video now until I get to the end of this row. Okay, so I've got to the end of this row here. Again, I'm not going to go into the bump, I'm going through that front loop, yarn over, pull back through. And if we have a look at the work that we have, let's take my hook out. You see you get a slightly different design feature, so you get this sort of raised line which you don't get on the normal double crochet. You get this raised line going along in between your work, and you'll get the same on the back side. So that's how to do the front loops only. So let's move on to the back loops only. Okay, so again, for demonstration purposes, I have crocheted 17 and then done 3 rows of double crochet just so you can see the difference. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. So last time we talked about looking at the V shape here and the different bumps that you get, and we were sewing into the front, so we were crocheting into the front loops only. This time we're going into the back loops only, so I'm going to be crocheting into this chain here. Sorry, this back loop, sorry. So I'm going to go in, and again just doing a double crochet into that stitch, into the back loop, so I'm not going into this front one, there's only one on my hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2. Into the back loop again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Into the back loop, yarn over, pull through that loop. You should have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Insert to the back loop only, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, pull through the 2. Insert into the back loop, there's the front loop, that's the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on your hook. Into the back loop, yarn over, pull through, over, pull through the 2, insert into the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and we carry this on all the way down the line. Until we get to the last stitch, and we go into that back loop there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, chain and turn. So as we had with the front loops only, our back loops are now slightly hidden because the front loops are slightly higher. So we're going into that back loop here. So I'm twisting my work slightly just so I can see those loops. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2. Insert, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on your hook. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through those 2 loops. And we keep going all the way down that row until we get to the end again. And as with the front loops only, I would suggest just practicing, making sure you know which loops you're going through. until you've conquered this part of crochet. So I got to my end loop again, making sure I don't go into this part here from the previous row. Okay, turn my work. Again, so I'm not going to go into this loop that's just below my hook, going into the stitch here and going into the back loop. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the two. And I'm going to do this all the way to the end of the row. I will see you in a moment. Okay, got to the end of the row again here, insert into the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So again, I have ridges, but this time they're more sort of stepped up than the ridges we had on the front loops only, so you get a slightly different design feature. If I show you this one, you get this sort of extra row, if you like, looks like somebody's sewn through on the front loops only, and on the back loops only you get this ribbed effect, which is useful if you were making the bottom of a beanie, if you were making the ribs on a cuff or the bottom of a garment. You'd be going into the back loops only to make this sort of stepped ribbed effect. And you get that on both sides. Okay, so this is front loops only and back loops only. So that's how to crochet into the front and the back loops of the previous row to give you different design features. Really useful if you're wanting to go from a vertical into a horizontal or a horizontal into a vertical, if you are making different types of shapes and you need to go around a corner. Great for when you're doing basket work and that kind of thing. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, you'll be notified every time a new video goes live. In next week's video, I'm going to be showing you how to crochet in front of posts and behind posts, so make sure you've hit that notification bell to make sure you are notified. On the side here are 2 other videos to help you on your crochet journey. Thank you very much for joining me today, and happy hooking!